and introducing to you first. Fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 66 kilograms and trains under Igor Smilovic and Johnny Barra Benavides out of Igor MMA and Barra Benavides Martial Arts. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, with a professional record of 19 wins, 14 defeats and 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Alan Super Ali Philpott! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 65.9 kilograms and trains under Steve Kennedy out of Kick-Ass MMA, fighting out of Perth, Western Australia, with a professional record of 6 wins for just 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Abdalla Biayda!
He wants to hand him that veteran lesson.
It's going to be interesting to see where Alan wants to take this fight, whether he's happy to stand on the feet with a guy like Abdalla or take it to the ground.
Of course, Abdalla currently riding a 4-fight winning streak, so he is hot right now. But like we mentioned, Alan Philpott is just so experienced. He's seen everything in this that this sport has to offer, including probably a 6'3" featherweight.
Yeah, you see it there, Alan doing a great job there, closing that distance quick, coming in with some fast strikes as well. He can't stay on the outside range and strike with Abdalla. He has to get in close.
Of course, Abdalla's lone loss coming by way of heel hook to Diego Pereira. So, you know, a student of the game and said that, you know, the leg lock game is something that he's continuing to develop. And, you know, since that point, he's gone 4-0 inside the Eternal cage. So, well and truly positioning himself to make a run at this featherweight title.
Yeah, Alan's got great head movement now. He's not really trying to stay, he's not staying still. He's not staying in front of Abdalla too much. He's exploding in and out well. So, great work from the veteran here tonight.
I love that front kick up the middle there from Abdalla. And the low kick's also an interesting component there from Alan Philpott, Cole.
Yeah, it is. You know, Abdalla is quite tall and lanky, so if he's able to take away some of that power from his legs, it's going to stop him from moving so much and try to make him stay still a bit more.
Abdalla very defensively sound in the feet. Those hands very rarely move away from the temples. And the atmosphere inside the HBF Stadium. Some chants going on, some nice work in the clinch there as well to compliment it from Mr. Alan Philpott.
Nice takedown there from Alan. Good explosion coming in, closing the distance, nice body lock, drags him to the ground. This is where Alan wants to take this fight.
So fantastic work there from Alan Philpott. Look, if there was any, I guess, you know, if someone was to write down the best way to try and neutralise the physical gifts of Abdalla Biayda, it is to put him on his back cop.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I take this fight. And we see Alan now shifting up a little bit higher with his legs here, maybe looking for an armbar as well.
Yep, so into mount here in front of his corner too. Takes the back beautifully. Abdalla Biayda in a spot of trouble here. Palm-to-palm grip. It's difficult to see whether that's in or not. Only one hook engaged at present.
It might be tight there, Daniel.
Alan Philpott is cranking on it.
The ref's getting down for a good look there.
He's actually got a body triangle on it too, so squeezing the diaphragm as well. Oh, Abdalla Biayda toughs his way through that one, Kyle.
Yeah, great work there from Abdalla to get out of that. And look for Alan to try to hunt for that submission again straight away.
That body triangle is just so difficult to defend. Caught him napping and trying to put him to sleep for it.
I think that's under the chin too,
Alan
Daniel.
Philpott is squeezing. Difficult to see what grip he's got on his hands. He's trying to go palm to palm. Wow.
Tough
Abdalla Biayda.
Tough one to finish there for Alan. As he wraps that arm back around the neck again.
Just constant attacks from the back here from Alan Philpott.
And talking to the ref too.
Very difficult position to defend here with the body triangle, and you know the decision making as to whether to try and get back up to your feet. Of course, you do really give an opportunity to expose your neck in doing so. Just looks miserable right now. That face cranking to try and lift the chin up.
That's what we need to see more of from Alan. Is more of that striking to open up that neck. Now that's a long way to fall off from Alan if he does want to jump off.
He's a long way up in the air at the moment. Abdalla maintaining wrist control, at least to some degree, now loses it.
Yeah, he's got to be careful not to try and strike Alan too much on the back there, because every time he does, he'll open up that submission. Little rabbit punches there, not doing too much, but...
Looks like the body triangle is coming undone, and there it is. So well done, Abdalla Biayda.
Smart decision from
Survives.
Alan there. Oh, Abdalla turning it around now.
Big elbow from Abdalla, might have hurt Alan. Wow, what a change in fortunes here. 34 seconds to go.
Peter Hickman taking a close look at these guys right now.
My goodness, what an elbow from Abdalla. Oh, and again.
What a turn of events right now.
Hellacious ground and pound. One potentially hit the back of the head there. A warning from Peter Hickman. Got to pick his shots wisely here.
Very hard too though when Alan's rolling around and changing position so much.
Incredibly.
10
seconds, Kyle. I think he's going to make it out of this round, but how do you score this?
Tough fight to score. Alan did have a majority of the control in the fight, but the way Abdalla was able to finish this.
Pressure on the knee sometimes.
Yeah, it's happened to myself before as well. I actually popped my knee out while trying to maintain back control on someone. I'm going to get the doctor come and have a look at this.
I don't like this, Kyle, no.
And that may be why he did let go of that body lock when Abdalla stood up.
He is walking on it for what that's worth. He certainly doesn't look comfortable in doing it.
Says he's all right.
I think he's saying he's fine. We will wait and see. It looks like the ringside position gives us the thumbs up, and this bout will continue.
You've got to think now that Abdalla's going to come out and attack that front leg, right?
I would imagine that's where they're going to be aiming, Kyle, yes.
Yep.
Round 2 underway, right on cue, inside leg kick, looking to hit that knee.
We're looking for the outside kick to really compromise that knee there. That one.
There it is, yeah. Switch stance from Alan Philpott, but he throws it.
There you go, that knee might be back, it may have come good. Maybe the doctor popped it back in for him and said, get back in there, son.
He's moving fairly well now, all things considered, and landing a nice right hand there on the entry.
Yeah, throwing kicks with it, so it must not hurt him too much.
Adrenaline is a hell of a drug, Kyle. Curious to see Abdalla's approach here. Obviously a lot of success when he ended up on top, but I'm not sure if he's willing to engage in too much offensive wrestling.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, his hands do not leave his tempers too much.
Yeah, very defensively sound. That was really on display in his last fight against Josh Kuhn, who is a known power puncher, and Abdalla did a fantastic job avoiding damage in that matchup.
Yeah, very understandable against a guy like Josh Kuhn, though. You do not want to be punched by Josh.
Ooh, no, you don't.
I don't know if that's a smart decision from Alan to try and take him down again. Maybe if he does maintain that top position, it actually is that. He did have some success on top, but it was only that quick little reversal from Abdalla towards the end of the round. And there's Abdalla taking that leg again.
Well timed though on the catch from Alan Philpott, so Super Ali on top now in a very loose half guard. Oh, sorry, butterfly guard. Oh, drops back for a straight ankle lock. Now, I can't remember the last straight ankle lock I saw in MMA, but perhaps he saw the Diego Pereira fight and thought, I might show this kid a thing or two about leg locks as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got enough leverage on it there to get it, but...
Oh, he's cranking on it, but it's...
Yeah, you see his foot's too straight there. There's no pressure actually on his
yeah,
ankle at all.
it's a lot of the time, unless you have like really slick technique, a lot of the time it is more of a pain submission. This one is not though. Looking to lock up a heel hook, but someone with the physical gifts that Abdalla does, he can still punch while you're trying to reef on that leg. I don't think he's quite got the control of the femur right now, but Abdalla doing the right thing. Got to be careful of the knee bar counter here though. And spins through. Wow. That was a very brave decision from Alan Philpott sitting back on that leg lock.
Absolutely. And a guy like Abdalla too has such long legs. It's kind of hard not to go for that.
Arm triangle here. Let's see. Abdalla's starting to drop his weight. Steps across.
There's a tap. There's a tap.
Abdalla Biayda submits Super Ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge has called a stop to this fight at 2 minutes 43 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner via submission due to a head and arm choke in the red corner, Abdalla